Namaste, Jai Bharat. There was a Muslim ruler in Bharat, not the entire Bharat, during the Muslim regime, Mughal regime, a portion, especially the Agra, whose name is Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Some roads still carry the name of Tughlaq, and the area where the Indian Council of Philosophers was situated, or is situated, sorry, is called Tughlaq Abad. Of course, these days, of course, our Air Force, today's Air Force Day, our Air Force has changed the name to Vayu Sena Abad. That's much recently. Initially, it used to be Tughlaq Abad. So that's a kind of impact the Muslim rules left on many parts of Bharat. So this Tughlaq is notorious for his reformations, and those reformations were entirely foolish, which had destroyed his empire at least economically, and then people had to suffer much under his regime. So Tughlaq has become a synonym for destruction, devastation, and foolish steps from the authority. So Tughlaqian reforms, that's his name came to sit. Now Trump is one such person who is akin to this Tughlaq, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, because many of his activities and reforms remind us of the Muslim Tughlaq who ruled the some that area, Delhi, Agra area, etc. Anyway, that's besides the point. But suddenly, see, in the morning, some statement comes. By noon, it develops into something, and by afternoon, something entirely different. By evening, a tweet that may come, which is entirely different. This we have been seeing for quite some time. This we have been seeing for quite some time. Trump wants an airport in Afghanistan, Bagram. His claim is that, see, we have made it once upon a time. 20 years ago, they left Afghanistan, leaving all whatever they could. They left back and they went because carrying the whatever weapons or vehicles, whatever, back to US would have been more expensive than abandoning them. So they abandoned them and went away. This Bagram airport is also one such thing which they have abandoned then. Now he wants it back, and everybody is apparently objecting. Of course, China would object because China's nuclear program is not very far from Bagram, Afghanistan. Russia would obviously object that nobody wants America to come in there. And Bharat is already in Afghanistan helping them with construction of infrastructure, schools, hospitals, or such things. Bharat has been involved in Pakistan as a neighbor, good neighbor, because the Pathans, Afghanistan, the Pathans, are historically very popular for trustworthiness. They are loyal to friendship, and they are very proud people who would not refuse respect. And they also remember their historic connections with people of Bharat and the nation Bharat, obviously. So Bharat also would not like it. Now Pakistan also says that they would not want the Americans to come to Bagram airport, but indirectly, Pakistan is very happy that if America comes there, they can make some money. Pakistan is only interested in getting money. They can make some money. They have a list of programs. It will be very exhaustive if I start listing. But just say this much that Pakistan intends to, catch from troubled waters. So they would show that they are against, but then they will support. They'll backstab all others, yeah, and support America, and America will take advantage of Pakistan. Pakistan will take money from Afghanistan. From America. These things will go on. But whatever may be the case, suppose The US gets Bagram airport. Then what? Afghanistan is a landlocked country. There are ports, and those soldiers who might be deployed in Bagram airport, the American soldiers, they will have to count seconds, not minutes, of their lives. Anytime, anything can happen. It's not going to be a simple warfare. It's going to be guerrilla kind of warfare. As Afghans are very popular for that, and the Afghans are very ferocious fighters. They will not leave. They don't feel pain, and once some soldier don't feel pain, what will happen to the people whom they attack? There was a time when the invading Mughal army in various parts of Bharat, before the Mughal rule really got established from invaders to settlers, the invading Mughal army had to face the Sikhs, the Khalsa Panth, and the Muslims who faced the Khalsa army confirmed that these people are mad. Yeah, because they don't feel pain. Whatever might happen to them, they will keep going forward and fighting. So they thought these people are entirely mad. So the story of Barabaja comes into existence, and these people runs because Khalsa used to attack them after midnight, 12 o'clock. And once they attack, how many of them doesn't make any difference? One is sufficient. One is sufficient. He would continue going forward until he is completely dead. I'm using the word completely dead because partially dead he will still fight. So Afghan is of such characters as well. They not as intense as the Khalsas, but they are also great fighters, and the Americans won't be able to stand it to them. So another Turkic reform is impending in Afghanistan if they get it. But then it's not likely. You can simply create confusion and mess. That's all. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Siya Ram.